Hello everyone, welcome to the Easter egg guide for Declassified Riese. Now, basically this is a custom made map, so you can only do this on PC. For people that are on the console, I'm sorry, but you will not be able to play this map. There are certain things that do require that you do for this Easter egg, whether you're solo or whether you're with friends, but this is honestly mostly a solo guide if you're really just doing this solo. If you're doing this with friends, you may not need these, but I still do recommend this stuff. The perks that I really do recommend that you get are going to be Jug, Quick Revive, Mule Kick, and PhD Flopper. The weapons that I recommend are the Mustang and Sally, the WonderWaff, and any gun of choice, any like gun, just regular gun. It doesn't really matter. You can go in with anything, but that's it. Let's go on and get into the Easter egg. The first step is to get Pack-a-Punch. Basically, if you don't know how to get Pack-a-Punch, all you have to do is go to each teleporter around the map, hit the mainframe, and go back to the middle. You have a little timer on the left side, but honestly, it's not that hard. Anyone can do it, and it's pretty simple. So just get that done, and you're done with the first step. The second step is to get some of the parts for Ragnarok. Now, you're not going to be able to get all of them right away. The last part you'll be able to get as you continue the Easter egg, but we're going to go on and get two now. First one is in the Mule Kick room where the Thompson is. It could be in this pile. It could be anywhere in that room. The second one is going to be near the teleporter, and once you find it, it's in that room somewhere before you go into the teleporter. It's not that hard to find. If you have trouble, just let me know in the comments, and I will try to help you out as much as I can. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a Pack-a-Punch weapon, and you're going to want to do the Firefly Easter egg from World at War, the Black Ops 3, all of the Easter eggs that were done where Riese was made. You're basically going to do that same thing. What you're going to do is you're going to shoot that red dot right there with a Pack-a-Punch weapon, and then Samantha will want to play hide and seek. Once she wants to play hide and seek, you're going to go around the map, start finding all these little toys that she has hidden, and shoot them with your Pack-a-Punch weapon. It's not that hard. I'm going to show you where to find them. There's a flaming window on spawn. If you see it right above, you'll see a teddy bear sitting in the window. If you can see that, that is the first one you have to shoot. Just shoot that with your Pack-a-Punch weapon. There's your first one. The second one can be found in the Thompson room / Mule Kick room. Go into the room where you see the little fire pit. Look inside the fire pit. You can see a monkey in there. Shoot that with your Pack-a-Punch weapon. There you go. There's your second one. The last and final one can be found on the right side of the map. Go to this area that I'm going to right now. Once you go there, you'll see a teddy bear in this little cage area. Shoot it with your gun, and there's your last one. Now on to step 3. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go around the map. You're going to want to hit these buttons all around the map. There's only 4 of them. They're not that hard to find. Here we go. The first button can be found right above the Mule Kick area, right where the teleporter is. Go into that room, go to the left. You will see the button right there. Hit your interaction button on it, and then you'll hit the button. The second one can be found in the Quick Revive room. Just go to the right and you'll see the button on the wall right here. The third button can be found right in the Mule Kick room, right to the right of Mule Kick, and it's like right beside this weird jukebox looking thing, recorder thing. It's right there. It's kind of hard to find, so you'll have to look really closely for it. The last button can be found on the right side of the map. Right before you go into the teleporter room, look on the left side of the wall and you will see it right there on the wall. There's your fourth and final one. Let's go on and go to the next step. The next step, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to the teleporter right above Mule Kick. What we're going to do there is we're going to mess with these valves up here, and what we're going to do is we want to make these valves, keep turning them until the water starts boiling. Once the water starts boiling, go to the next one. Once it starts boiling on that one, then you're going to go to the other side, start making them boil on the other side. Once you got all of them boiling, then you can go up to the teleporter. Once you go up to the teleporter, hit the button, then get all of your players that are in the game, go into the teleporter, and you'll be teleported away. Once teleported, what you're going to do is you're going to look for a certain part in there. It's only one part you have to look for. You don't have to look for anything else. It's this one part just sitting on the counter. Grab that one part, then you should be teleported away then the next 5 seconds after you grab it. Once you are teleported back, you will finally get your last part to the Ragnaroks. Go build the Ragnaroks because you are definitely going to need them for the boss fight in this map. Step 5, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the teleporter on the right side of the map, and what we're going to do there is you're going to want to shoot these little electrical panels in the order that I do. Once you shot them in the order that I did, you're going to be able to hit the button like you did the last time. You're going to be teleported away again, and you're going to want to grab one part in there. It's only one part, the same as last time. Once you are teleported back, then you will be able to build the wonder weapon of the map. It's literally a WonderWaff just from Tagged or Toten. It's not that good. I don't really recommend using it. For step 6, I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the teleporter on the far side of the map, and you will see these green lights on the wall. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to shoot the first green light nearest to the teleporter on the left side with the WonderWaff or the one that you could build. It doesn't matter, you just need either one of those just to shoot it with. It doesn't have to be Pack-a-Punch, it doesn't matter, you just have to shoot it with that. And then you're going to want to go to the light on the other side, but shoot it diagonal from the light, diagonal from it. And if you see this laser beam, you know you did it right. Then you're going to want to do it to the other side as well. Once you did it to the other side and you see two beams crossing between each other, you're going to want to stand in a position where you can see the beams and the teleporter and shoot right in between where the beam is going to the teleporter. You're going to shoot it with the WonderWaff, and then you'll see a beam going into the teleporter. Once you see this beam going into the teleporter, then you will know that you can hit the button and you can teleport, and you can go to your final destination of teleporting away. But I highly recommend that you do not teleport right away. I highly recommend that you get set up, you get all your Pack-a-Punch weapons, you get all your perks, but don't go at so high of a round, because with this next step, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing basically an escort step, and you're going to be trapped in little spaces. Basically, you're going to want to be set up with the stuff that I said at the beginning of the video, with stuff that I recommended, the perks that I recommended, solo, not solo. I really do recommend this stuff. So get set up, do anything you need to do. Then, once you're set up, come back to this video. So now that you've gotten all the perks that you need, all the weapons that you need, now go into the teleporter and you will be teleported to the forest area that you see on the loading screen. Once here, you will see a crystal that will spawn right on top of the fire. Grab that, and then you'll see a little cutscene with Samantha. Then just wait. I promise you, you may think it's glitched out, but I promise you it's not. Just wait around, and then you will be teleported back, and you'll start the escort step. Once you spawn back, you will see this crystal now in the middle of the spawn. Press your interaction button, and you will immediately get a max ammo and a full power. To do this step, you have to stay close to the crystal and escort it to its one spot. I'd recommend conserving ammo as best as you can, because you don't want to waste as much ammo, considering this takes a lot of zombies to fill up. You're going to want to keep escorting it until it gets to one certain spot where it'll stop. Once it stops, you're going to want to fill up souls all around the area that you see. You're going to be in a tight area, so I recommend using the WonderWaff and the Mustang and Sally as much as you can, but do not use as much ammo, because you want to conserve as much as you can, considering you're going to have to do this a lot of times. Once you fill up enough souls, your thing will turn back to blue, and once it turns back to blue, then you will be escorting it again to its next spot. Once you get it to its next spot, basically just repeat the pattern that you just did the other one, fill up his souls as much as you can, conserve ammo, and then you will end up getting a cutscene. After this cutscene, the crystal will then start moving again. The crystal will make its way towards the teleporter. Once it gets into the teleporter, hit the interaction button and you will be taken back to spawn. Once back at spawn, you will get another max ammo and another full power. You're going to repeat this step 2 more times, so basically do the same thing you did for the first stage. Round up all the zombies into a big pile, conserve ammo as much as you can, keep escorting the crystal. After cutscenes, the crystal will start moving again. Then once it gets to the next teleporter, repeat the step over again. You'll be back at spawn again with another max ammo and power up. This is the last time that you will do this escort step, but this is the hardest out of all of the 3. But if you have the stuff that I recommended at the beginning of the video, I promise you, you'll get through this without a breeze. So repeat the process again, round up all the zombies as much as you can, conserve ammo, and don't die. This is the step that I died on the most, so please be careful when doing this step. Once you make it to the end, then you will get all the perks in the map. And whenever you are ready to go into the boss fight with these weapons that you have now. Once you're ready to start heading into the boss fight, you can start heading towards the teleporter where you last left the crystal. Go to the button, hit the button, and you will be teleported right into the boss fight. There will be a cutscene right before you go in, so watch that cutscene, and then you will be able to start the boss fight. The boss fight is basically Samantha. The boss fight has a few attack systems, but trust me, they're not that hard. It's really easy to get through. If you had the setup that I told you to get, you can get through this with no problem. Let's go on and get into it. Basically, for the first part, what you're just going to do is train around. Don't kill the zombies. You don't have to kill them unless you absolutely need to. but I conserve ammo as much as I can. Eventually, teddy bears will spawn on Samantha's bubble. You're just going to want to shoot them with anything that you have. I just recommend shooting them with the Thompson or whatever weapon that you have, whatever your extra weapon is. Mine was just a Thompson in this game. They're a little hard to shoot down, but trust me, after you get all of them, then you will complete the first step. Next comes the attack phases. Samantha has a few attack phases. They're not that hard to get through. They're pretty simple. First one is like an electric type of attack. Basically what it does is as you run around, something will be following you as an electric. It's not that hard to dodge. Just keep running and eventually it'll stop chasing you and you'll hear a shocking. Once you hear a shocking, you know it stopped chasing you and you'll probably go on to the next phase of an attack. The second attack phase is a meteor strike. Now, the meteor strike is pretty simple to get through. It's not that hard to dodge. All you have to do is just not go under where the fire is, and you pretty much can do that. It's not that hard to go through. It's pretty simple. It's, you know, they're big meteors, you know, they're pretty easy to dodge. Anyways, once they all fall, then you know that you've gone through that next one. The next attack that Samantha can do is a circle phase. Now, basically what you have to do is you have to get into this circle. Once you get into this circle, you basically just kill zombies that are all around you. You don't have to kill them, but you're gonna have to kill them because there's no way to live without keeping the zombies alive. So honestly, it's just crowd them up, conserve ammo, do as much as you can, and these are basically all the attack phases. Now, all these attack phases can happen in any order, so it's kind of random of when they're going to happen. They're not in that exact order I just said them. I just wanted to go through them as easily as I can, but once you do these enough times, eventually what's going to happen is Samantha's shield is going to go down. What I recommend doing is going up to her, and if you have monkeys, throw a monkey, but in this game I didn't, but it's not that hard. Basically just run up to her with the Mustang and Sally and just start unloading on her with the Mustang and Sally when that shield is down. Eventually, if you get her down to enough health, her shield will eventually disappear fully. Then you just keep on unloading on her even though she's still doing attack phases. After you do this, you will then be rewarded with the cutscene. That is the Easter egg. My name is JD, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.